Hi guys, it's Vishali. So I'm back at Stamford Bridge for my first game of 2019 where Chelsea could only draw 0-0 with Southampton. Such was the fans' frustrations that they were booing at full time. They weren't happy with what they saw. Sorry, here on the touchline wasn't happy with what he saw because he wasn't seeing the style of play that he has been trying to drum into these Chelsea players' minds. The kind of play that we have seen at its best at times. They just really seem to not gel together. He wants the ball to go through his team rather than over it. But so many times here today, you saw Luiz trying to sort of, send the ball over the entire team to a runner basically up front. And it didn't work in the end, Sarri wasn't happy, the fans weren't happy. And they've dropped points yet again. They're only 3 points above Arsenal now in that race for a top 4 spot. So that's looking like it's going to be an interesting next couple of months in terms of that race for a Champions League spot. Quick thoughts on Hazard because, of course, today started off with the news that Chelsea have signed Christian Pulisic. He'll be joining in the summer, but it means that Chelsea have now got a long-term sort of winger, basically, someone who can stay here for the long haul. Because if you think about Willian, Pedro and Hazard all now getting on in terms of their age, and of course there's all those questions about Eden Hazard. Now, it's not believed that Chelsea signing Pulisic is because they think Hazard is going to leave. I think they were going to sign him anyway, and it's a really good deal. But of course, the long-term future of Hazard does remain the key question. But the Chelsea fans decided to bring a huge banner to display their love for Hazard. He was actually quite bright. He was playing on the left flank today. He looked much better, I think more comfortable on the left. But that sort of brings me nicely onto the striker issue, because Maurizio Sarri said he doesn't want to sign a striker. Well, I think they're going to need to sign a striker. I mean, Alvaro Morata was back in the side today. He had loads of chances. He looked pretty bright, but he didn't convert any of those chances. Now with Giroud out injured, they need a striker. They can't just rely on Hazard for the next 5 months for the goals. And of course, Willian, this is another issue for Chelsea because the winger crisis has deepened. Pedro's out injured, Callum Hudson-Odoi is out injured, and now Willian is injured because he picked up a knock in the first half. So a lot of issues for Sarri to think about in the next couple of months. The first sort of couple of weeks, during that unbeaten run, started off so well, things for him. The players really got to grips with his style of play. They were scoring, everyone performing really well. We saw a lot of improvements from a lot of players, but now you're beginning to see fatigue from some players, and this, there's certainly key issues and key areas in the squad that need to be strengthened. And I think they're going to have to strengthen it in the January transfer window. I'll be back on Saturday for Chelsea's next game, which is a cup game. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days' time.